For centuries, the Indian subcontinent has been home to two of the world's largest faith communities, Muslims and Hindus. Despite differences in beliefs and practices, these two groups have lived side by side, shaping a rich and diverse culture. But how did they coexist for so long, and what lessons can we learn today? Let's explore this fascinating history. When Islam spread into South Asia around the 7th and 8th centuries, it didn't arrive as an enemy to wipe out the old. Instead, it gradually blended into the existing culture. Over time, Muslims and Hindus interacted in villages, cities, and marketplaces. They shared the same land, worked in the same fields, and traded in the same bazaars. This everyday life built familiarity and respect. Great empires, like the Delhi Sultanate and later the Mughal Empire, brought together people of many faiths under one administration. While conflicts did occur at times, history shows that periods of peace, cooperation, and cultural exchange lasted far longer. One of the most beautiful results of this coexistence was cultural fusion. In language, Urdu developed from a blend of Arabic, Persian, Turkish, and local Indian dialects, carrying both Hindu and Muslim influences. In art and architecture, you can see mosques and temples standing not far from each other, sometimes even built with similar decorative styles. In music, traditions like qawwali and bhajans influenced each other, creating melodies that touched the hearts of both communities. Even food reflects this coexistence. Think of biryani, kebabs, samosas, or sweets like gulab jamun. Dishes enjoyed by Hindus and Muslims alike. Culture became a bridge, not a wall. Beyond culture, there was also spiritual dialogue. The Sufi saints in Islam and the Bhakti saints in Hinduism often preached similar messages of love, devotion, and equality. They encouraged people to look beyond rituals and focus on inner faith. These movements created a spiritual connection that united communities across religious boundaries. Of course, history was not always perfect. There were political rivalries and conflicts. But overall, the story of Muslims and Hindus living together for centuries proves something important. People of different faiths can coexist, not only in tolerance, but also in friendship. In today's world, where divisions are growing, this history teaches us that diversity can be a source of strength. Respecting each other's traditions, sharing culture, and focusing on common humanity can bring peace and unity. So when we ask, how did Muslims and Hindus coexist for centuries? The answer is clear: through shared lives, mutual respect, and a willingness to learn from one another. Their story is not only about the past, it's a reminder for the present and a hope for the future. Because when communities build bridges instead of walls, they create harmony that can last for generations.